Hello and welcome to my channel Autocad. This is the introduction of a complete Autocad tutorial series, starting from beginner level to advanced. With this core series, you will learn how to use AutoCAD in a quick and efficient way. I should warn you that I will be teaching AutoCAD in the way I prefer to use it myself. I am not planning to go over all the features of the program, every single command, or all the different options of creating or editing things. That would take a long time, and you really don't need to learn all the things in AutoCAD. I will be teaching only the things that I believe you really need to know in order to use AutoCAD efficiently in your professional life. Besides, I will be answering any request that may come from you as a comment, and I can add extra lessons explaining those requested subjects if necessary. Okay. Now let's start. After you install and run AutoCAD for the first time, this is the screen you will see. Notice that I am using version 2020. Your start screen can be different as per your version. This is the start page. It can be used for opening new or existing files, also shows you the recent files that you worked and lets you open them, but we will not use this start page. To open a new drawing file, we will always use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+N. So, get used to it. One very important rule of us will be this. We will use both hands, the keyboard and the mouse together in harmony. This is really important for a fast AutoCAD use. Keep in mind that when you let off the mouse, you are losing time. One hand should always control the mouse, while the other is using the keyboard. For executing commands, you should always prefer using keyboard instead of mouse. And make sure you are using a mouse with a scroll wheel. Now let's open a new file to start using AutoCAD. Enter Ctrl+N. Select Template window pops up. Files with DWT extension are drawing template files for AutoCAD. We will proceed with the default AutoCAD ISO template and click Open, but before that, make sure your pointer is set to snap to the default button. This is a very useful Windows feature, and I suggest you to activate it if not already done. It is a time-saving feature. Notice that my pointer automatically snapped to Open button after I entered Ctrl+N. To activate this feature, go to Windows Settings. Select Devices. Under Mouse menu group, click Additional Mouse Options. Go to Pointer Options tab and check the Snap to Option box. Click OK and exit. It's done. Now let us click to open and continue. Notice that it opened a new File tab at the File tab bar here, named as Drawing 1. Now this is our drawing file. We can change the file name as we wish later when we save the file. Before getting started to learn to draw something, let's first understand the program's interface basically. This A button here has a click to open sub-menu group, called as the application menu. At the left we have some command and control groups related with files. We will examine each of these later in detail. Here we have a space to find and select any command to execute. But you really will not need to execute commands or controls from here. Just for your information. Below that there is the list of recent or open documents where you can open any recent document or navigate between open drawings. And here we have the options and exit commands which again we will not be using from here. To close the application menu, hit Escape key or click any other point in the AutoCAD window. Next we have the Quick Access Toolbar which holds some basic commands and you can customize it from here. Next we see the file name, the search space and button, sign into Autodesk menu group, application store, online community connection menu group, and help menu group buttons respectively. This whole area is called the ribbon. The ribbon is composed of a series of tabs. Each tab has its own panel that contains many commands, tools, or controls. Under the ribbon, there is the File tab bar showing the open files. Clicking this plus sign opens a new drawing file. This whole area with grid lines is the drawing area. I will talk about it later in detail. This is the command line window, where you can type commands or controls. Here at the bottom left corner we have the model and layout tabs that you will learn about later in detail. Finally, at the right there is the status bar. The status bar provides quick access to some of the most commonly used drawing tools. Again, we will examine it later in detail. Okay. Let this be the end of the first tutorial. I will try to keep the videos in this series short because I believe it will be easier for you to learn, and I strongly suggest you to watch the videos again and again as you need in order to reinforce what you have learned. Before finishing this tutorial, let me remind you that it is very important for you to keep your AutoCAD open, and just after you learned anything new, to apply it in your PC. The more you practice in AutoCAD, the sooner you learn it. In the next tutorial, I will customize the interface in the way I suggest you to use, and you will learn the properties of the drawing area. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel and support me. Bye for now.